Zampa. I am an RN. I travel both ICU and Cath Lab. I'm currently in Cath Lab. And I have been with Atlas since I started traveling back in March of 2018. This is Sydney. She is an 8-year-old Jack Russell Terrier. I rescued her when she was 8 weeks old. And yeah, she's been traveling with me since I started. We've been to, 10 assignments and 28 total states she's been to. So yep, she's seen more than most people. It was a no-brainer for me. She comes everywhere with me. So it was a no-brainer. Plus, there's nowhere else for her to go, so she had to learn how to saddle up pretty quick. Really, the biggest challenge is just finding housing, pet-friendly housing. I kind of lucked out. It really hasn't been too bad. A lot of people are pretty accommodating. Some places, even if they say, no pets, I'll kind of just send them a picture. I have people I've done enough assignments that I can get references and things like that. So, housing's really the biggest issue, but yeah, it's worked out. I mean, she does great in the car. I think her longest car ride's been 21 hours. So she's a road warrior. She just keeps on trucking. I always make sure, we have our vet back in Texas that we go to, obviously. And so when I'm home, and it's getting about time that our yearly checkup is due, I'll always make sure, kind of get her yearly checkup in, things like that, make sure all her shots are up to date. But then on assignments, I feel like a lot of nurses have dogs. So I kind of, just as far as vets and doggy daycares and things like that, I always just kind of ask coworkers and things like that to try to find places that they trust. So just to have someone, just in case. Hey, that's enough. Hey. She's good being a solo pup, and then I do always have like Wag and Rover and things like that if it gets to be like an extreme case and I really get held up with work and things like that, there's always someone. So it's just having someone always there. She's always so happy when I come home. It's just like constant companionship. She loves coming with me like for hikes and paddleboarding and just that kind of stuff. Especially during COVID when, everything was shut down and everyone was pretty self-isolated. It was just nice having, a little companion. We've actually been to New Mexico for 2 different assignments. Our first assignment was in Santa Fe, and then I was actually back there this past January through beginning of May in Albuquerque. And it's such a great state for just hiking and climbing and things like that. And she always comes with me. I joke that she's like part mountain goat. She has no fear. She can hike anywhere. She can climb anything. We live back home in Texas. She's always going. We'll go paddleboarding, canoeing, kayaking. So yeah, she just, anything outdoors, she loves. And plus with the Jack Russell, she's got a lot of energy. So always helpful for me too. Little adventure buddy. So there are challenges to it, but I mean, once you kind of get a system down and it can be stressful for them, but I think they adapt too, and they'd much rather come with you than be left home, I think, personally. But it's doable. You can make it work. So just go for it. Bring them.